Let me clear my throat here. Greetings, brothers and sisters. This is Yasha being Israel. Over here for the Liar, Scams, and Fraud channel and the Yasha ben Israel Israelite Thought channel. Let's get right to this. The name of this video is Judah Nasty Ass Nazarah, Torah and Torah Nights. Are they holy men or YouTube lying demons? Okay. And in the caption, I have that Judah Nas is a demon and a wicked individual. And what I have here is just pushed up his name on YouTube, just YouTube, right? We have not went to Google. We have not went to TikTok, and we have not went to Instagram. It gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. Push up Judah Nazareth exposed and look at what you get here. Look at this picture here. See my cursor? Now, I need you to, in this expose, you would see that Judah Nas here has black hair. Black hair all on his head. Black hair all on his beard. I am the redhead Edomite that he calls that, right? And he got a problem with red hair and Edom and Edomni. Okay, but yet and still, this man will get next to you. He'll mimic you. He'll parrot you. He'll learn from you. He'll steal from you. And then get in there and then twist your whole gimmick up to the world. You dig what I'm saying? He talks about me, but I'm the redhead. But now Judah Nas has red fucking hair. This man has been mimicking me. I mean, he talks about how much I'm a bum, but he used to jock me about how fresh I am when he was a bum. When he was wearing Chinese knockoff clothes, lying to the world, telling people how fresh he is, when we see that he's a bum every day for the last fucking 10, 15 years that he's been on fucking YouTube. He's never been fresh. He never wore name brand clothes. Now he see Yasha out here styling and profiling, and now this bum is trying to dress fresh. All his AI imagery that he makes are mimicking of my real life. Okay. Now, when we look up Judah Nas exposed, let's just look at all of the hundreds of videos about this man. Let us look at this. Judah Nas, nine comments. Just look at this. Judah Nazareth, report card of D. Look at all of this. Debates where he's losing. Judah Nazareth Yasha make Judah Nazareth, the liar, look bad. Judah Nazareth versus Israel doctrine. Judah Nas. All of these videos filled. YouTube is riddled with Israelites complaining against Judah Nas. And I ask you, Judah Nas exposed the double-minded man. There is nothing good, godly, holy, righteous when you look this man up. And I am questioning all of his followers. What the fuck are y'all doing? You're not following God. You're not following Yahweh. You're not following anything but a facade of wickedness. That's what you're following. Straight, evil, lying, and demonic. Well, as far as you can look up and down this YouTube, Judah Nas is afraid of the source terrorists. That's all you see as far as you scroll. There's literally hundreds of videos out here, Judah Naz. Here you go again. There's literally hundreds of videos out here exposing this man, Judah Naz. Okay? Now, I tell you, is this man wicked or is he a holy man? All of the evidence outside of his cult represent that of a wicked demon man. Okay? Let me scroll up to the top here. And we're going to get to the latest on Judah Nazareth. I'm going to show you the latest 2 videos. Mine will be the third. This one is the third. There's 2 videos that 2 separate brothers made about this man on today. No other religious man is so vile and is so complained and is the subject of wickedness as Judah Nazareth. Now, we want to look up this video on, what channel is this? That's my homeboy channel.
Email, social, events, SMS, SEO.
Hold on for a second there.
I seen Captain Tazaria.
Prince of Power. That's the new brother. Big ups to Prince of Power. He got a new channel. I mean he's new, meaning that he's not from the old school. So we're going to punch up the Prince of Power channel, and we're going to feast on what this new Israelite has to say about this old dummy. So we're going to play on the Prince of Power channel. Allow me to share this. And we're going to play what Prince of Power had to say. This man did 2 videos about Judah Naz, and none of them was nothing good to say. None of them. And he failed to recognize or even give a damn. Is this the Prince of Power channel? Oh, he must have it on the video side. Let's see. Yeah, he has it on the video. It wasn't on the live. So he said, what organization authority is Guerrilla Hebrew operating under? Right? So we're going to get out of that real quick. And we're going to go to this one right here. See this one right here where it says Judah Naz plea for Guerrilla Hebrew to come back. Now look at he got a picture of Judah Naz that he had drawn up. Guerrilla Hebrew, come back, come back. These people is making mockery of this clown. Let's go.
Bring honor to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This son, Damashiach, who some call Yahushua, Yeshua, Yehoshua, Yahusha, Yashayah. We mostly know as Jesus Christ. This is Judah Nazareth. If you're not familiar with this brother, this is an Old Testament only brother who used to be on still is on Sinetta Studios. I forget he used to have a little group, but he's way out in Asia, Japan somewhere. But he used to have a group of followers, and they call themselves, they kind of pride themselves on knowing the language.
Well, they pride themselves on lying about the language, because they will never have a conversation, a real cohesive conversation with Yahshua in Israel about the language. Okay. Judah Nazareth, this man, I'll just let the record play.
Going into the language And again, they Old Testament only. And it sounds good until, somebody can go into the language. But they know the language a lot better than most.
No, they don't.
Especially One West Israelites.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
So they can pump their chest on that. But anyway, he did a video that was kind of funny. That was in reference that he was just crying out for Gorilla Hebrew, man. Like, come back and lead.
He crying out for Gorilla Hebrew. This man is crying out for a known, alleged a homosexual, a Israelite leader that's a false priest that has been taken down, and that he wasn't even taken down. He sat himself down for sexual deviancy, and Judah Nazareth is telling this sexual deviant to come back up to the house of Israel. Everything that Judah Nazareth has done in his whole hookup is adversarial to the house of Israel. Every Israelite organization known other than Guerrilla Hebrew deject Judah Nazareth. Judah Nazareth is not accepted in the Hebrew Israelite community, and this is why he's stationed all the way over there in Japan. Him or none of his crew are welcome nowhere in the Israelite community, and I admonish every one of y'all to, when he get to talking sexual deviancy, or when he gets to talking in a despicable nature, that you just get to YouTube and you flag him, because this is not a good man, and he has no place on social media, in no place in the world.
These little Pookie and Ray Rays before we lose all of them. Even being that he is an Old Testament only Israelite. I'm going to go ahead and let this thing play. And, it is too in reference to Priest Hakai. And some of the latest videos he's did, even, Salute the Hebrew Elevation. He came into the classroom yesterday, and he even mentioned it. And I talked to one of my brothers. He mentioned, I was like, man, you don't go to class. But for me, I understand that that's what it's supposed to do. All right, he's trying to captivate people to come to his channel and watch the video. He's doing that with the titles and with the thumbnails. People do this for a living. This ain't just, I'm teaching the word, This is, I'm teaching the word, but I'm doing this YouTube thing for a living. And it's a way to captivate the audience, get the audience talking, etc. It's business. I seen it, and I was like, oh, well, that's business. And I can give you several examples of this that I see, like, oh, okay, well, these, ain't no way they still beefing. That's business at this point, And I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it. When I see, and shouts out to Ringo TV and New Breed. But when I see them going back, I'm like, oh, no, that's business. Ain't no way. Ain't no way these jokers still beefing this long. But it's business also in there. It's business in the beef. And, with this video,
six of the most for their incredible health benefits.
When these guys is monetized, they commercials come all through the video.
It may be a lot of laughing and giggling, but we also have to evaluate ourselves, because we're controlling the influencers.
Something Judah Naz will never do. He always evaluates you, though, in a very bad light, but he'll never evaluate himself.
They're making the videos for us to captivate us. They know what we want. And so they understand that we want the beef, that we want the smoke, that we don't want to sit down and watch no darn PowerPoint class. Like my Wednesday classes are the lowest view video. I know that. I've been knew that. I know what you want. And I could usher the channel to that. But it could end up getting to a point where it's business and not the Father's business. So, so you got to be careful. Are we doing it for the kingdom? You got to find balance in that. It may be different for each individual, but this is just a lesson we can glean from this situation. We're going to let this thing play. Listen, man, he a character, man. Junker is a character.
See, the brother recognized him a character. He don't recognize him as a saint. Don't nobody recognize this man as a saint, or a holy man, or a God man, or a Yahweh man, or even a religious man. They see him as a fraud. And he too stupid, he too solipsistic to see this.
It's not about penning the bars. It's not about sampling the beats. No. It's about put on the shiny jacket. Take that. Ha-ha. Marketing and promotion. Not skill. Marketing and promotion. That's the problem. There's a difference between sirloin steak and goddamn McDonald's. There's a difference. Who's serving the goddamn fast food to niggas?
Sirloin a little low on the steak side, to be honest with you, too. Sirloin is kind of low. You got strip, you got T-bone, you got ribeye, you got Wagyu.
You can't fast food your way into the kingdom. Okay?
Dummy talk.
Dry
You
age.
can't have a goddamn shack pack. You can't shack pack and milkshake your way into the kingdom. No. There will be no goddamn there'll be no Whopper and goddamn French fries and strawberry milkshake, electric boogaloo into the kingdom. No, nigga. No. No. That's one. Gorilla Hebrew, come back, brother, please. Genesis needs you. They can get mad at me. Listen, they can pull the right, but they can't pull right, nigga. I'm an elder, right? Our shit is so advanced that the little pookies don't even know what the fuck we talking about. It's like we're speaking goddamn Swahili to these niggas. When your shit is dumbed down, the little pookies.
No, you're so stupid that what you're saying doesn't make any sense. And you fail to realize that. That's why don't nobody agree with you.
Pookie conversation. Here come the little pookie Israelites, little pookie FBAs, little Hotep pookies. The niggas are all the same. All it takes is the wind to blow, and the niggas are gonna go somewhere.
Why is it that all the Israelites in which you claim are against you, all the Pookies, all the Ray Rays, which are the street niggas, all of the Hoteps, all of the people in black consciousness, don't nobody like you niggas?
Somewhere else in some false doctrine, they're gonna follow that bullshit. Trust me. By next year, the niggas will be talking about the FBA and that they're Native Americans and the slavery never happened and they're American patriots.
He says this, okay, use me as example. By next year, I won't be saying that. By next year, won't nobody be saying that. He's just projecting.
And Hulk Hogan's theme music. I am a real American, fighting for rights of every man. That's what the niggas gonna be doing. Not Kwame Yasharala. We know, brother. We're the 21st Pythons, brother. I'm a real American, brother. FBA, brother. You're gonna get motherfucking jetpack raccoon ass niggas. Right? Like them motherfucking raccoon ass FBA niggas, right? Gorilla Hebrew, you need to come back, brother, and take over Genesis, brother, and lead these brothers in the right direction. Get these brothers in the Torah. Hold on, listen, because it gets worse.
And I'm gonna tell I'm gonna take the time to, You ain't making it in no kingdom with no Torah only, brother. Just lay that out there for you. You ain't making it in the kingdom without the blood of Christ.
There's Israelites that just don't like you. They don't agree with you. Look at this brother. Look at the look on this brother's face. Look at it. Look at the look on his brother's face.
But I remember Gorilla Hebrew saying in the video, maybe a couple days ago, last week, he was saying that I've been watching and y'all need to get in my debate class. Y'all Negroes need to get in my debate school.
Why? So you can learn how to be highly fallacious and non-logical? y'all niggas silly.
And does it, if we evaluate it, does it enhance to a level where we can send these people out globally to defend the gospel? Does it get to that level? What we're watching, what y'all listening to on Clubhouse?
No. It's all about.
Does it get to that level?
No, it does not, brother. No, it does not. It's all about dominance and guys vying for the minds of black people, trying to be the next star, trying to be the next leader, and not for the sake or the purpose of leading, but for the sake of purpose of having money so they can live off the people and get rich and make a name for themselves. That's what this all about, brother. It has nothing to do with truth. It has nothing to do with Yahuwah. And it's kind of very satanic.
Where these people are defending this on, a scholarly level, scholastic level, a collegiate level.
Internationally.
Some even being teachers or being professors at prestigious schools. Like, how far away are we from that?
Very far. Very far. No academic scholar would entertain nothing Judah Naz had to say. You will see him over there disagreeing with professors, and things of that nature. All of them, him, Chris Harris, all of these guys have taken their arrogance and took that pseudo nonsense and challenged professors, thinking that they look good and made themselves look very bad.
Y'all hit the comments. Let me know.
Hakai has a video coming up, and the video is called Jesus is going to have a wife and children in heaven.
El épico juego de acción online War Thunder viene a machacar tus aburridos días entre semana. El legendario.
Look at this goofball.
See, in the video did what it was supposed to do, because it even got him talking way out there in Japan or, way out there in Asia somewhere.
Watching me.
Even he is like, oh my goodness, what in the world is he talking about?
I don't wear
that's what he wanted with the title.
You'll never see me.
And again, he don't even believe in Christ.
Them women clothes he got on. Them are woman glasses.
What, nigga?
Him and his wife wear the same kind of glasses.
That's not what the New Testament teaches, nigga. We know what Revelation 24. I've been trying to get y'all Hebrew Israelite niggas to defend that. Y'all don't even speak on it. Now there are Hebrew Israelites who are following.
Did he say Revelations 24?
Hebrew Israelite niggas to defend that. Y'all can't even.
Look at that weirdo.
What, nigga? That's not what the New Testament teaches, nigga.
He got that stick. He's holding that stick. He stole that idea. I told you he's a swagger jacker. He stole that idea from JJ 7000 and Ben Ami Ben Israel. He just stole it. He just implored that. That's going to be his new. That's going to be his new persona. And if it don't, it would be strictly because he saw this video and wants to prove me wrong. But we got it on tape, brother. You swagger jacking.
You know what, Revelation 24? I've been trying to get y'all Hebrew Israelite niggas to defend that. Y'all can't even. Y'all don't even speak on it. Now there are Hebrew Israelites who are following Christian. What do they call it? Preterists. Christian preterists teach you that Revelation 20 right now, the Christian church is Jesus' kingdom. Right? That Jesus, just like the New Testament teaches.
Revelation 20 verse 4.
Marcionite book. That Jesus is ruling in heaven right now as king and as high priest for the sacrifices and the prayers of the body of Christ, Christians. Deacon Dunn remixed the whole doctrine and said that Jesus is going to have a wife and children.
And something that I'm examining. I could be wrong, but I do feel Priest Hakah is going into some of these Talmudic, some of these other sources, some of these sources of these little hats.
Yeah, the Hebrew Israelites, they abhor the Talmud. They talk against the Talmud. They speak against the Talmud, but they secretly teach the Talmud. Very hypocritical.
And he wants to establish and say that it's us. But before he can even say that it's us that wrote those documents, you're going to need to establish, where were we after 70 AD? Where were we after the Bar Kokhba revolt? And a lot of Israelism haven't established or dealt with the history between 70 AD and what's that, 16 slave ships. We got on the slave ships to America. Those 1600 years. So that history is just not there. It's not being taught. It does get discussed a little bit in the book of Babylon, the Timbuktu, but what's written in there is that the Jews went north to Libya, Algeria, those Egypt, even back to Egypt, and kind of stayed there, and then stayed north and migrated west. But dealing with the Berbers and Morocco, but we don't like that narrative. We don't like that, as so-called Negroes. We don't like that narrative because a lot of those people in a lot of those countries they're not Negroid. They don't have Negroid features. They got pointy noses and thin hair. But I'm just saying that to say a lot of that history is just not taught. And that may be something Priest Hakah may be trying to work and trying to navigate. But when you're dealing with certain sources and this came out in the 5th century, 6th century. And you say, that was the little hats that wrote. Then it's like, who was there and where,
Right.
You're going to have to try to establish that was us. But he is using these sources and trying to, defend his stance with these things. But again, even when he's doing that, he's picking and choosing. He's picking and choosing what he want to deal with sources. And it's going to backfire on him. I'm just giving you warning. It's going to backfire on you.
In heaven. Now, wait a minute. I hope he don't mean in heaven. Because, that, sir, would be a ultimate false doctrine. That's one. 2, I hope he doesn't mean in the Israelite kingdom that's on earth, because the New Testament doesn't teach that Jesus is going to sit on the throne of David. Only in one book, the book of Luke,
This is when you hate when brothers monetize their family.
If I'm not mistaken, the loot. Other than
And again, y'all, he don't believe in it, you know. Yeah, just you know, don't even take what he's saying. You know, go do your own research. I'm not agreeing with what he's saying here, but
that's a wise right there. Very, very wise of this brother. Do your own research. Do not take what this brother is saying. I am telling you this. This brother here is telling you this. I don't know this brother. See, and the reason why I am doing this, because Judah Naz, like I said, the title of this is he a liar or is he a demon? Judah Naz has went right there on satanic channel and said that I'm sending people against him. Okay, I did not send Divine Prospect against him. What it is that the world saw y'all doing crooked, shady stuff, and the Lord sent Divine Prospect after you, brother. The Lord sent Anam, anonymous Hebrew, after you. The Lord caused you to turn on Rob Rax because you said you wasn't going to do it because you loved him. And in the very next video, you made a video scoffing them and dogging them out, doing the very thing that you said you was not going to do, brother. This man right here is being attacked by this brother. There's another brother that has a very hot video coming up after this one, and y'all really need to check that one out, right? This has about 15, 20 more minutes left, and I'm going to try to not interject. I'm only going to interject when I feel something that I really want to be said. Okay, so we can get back to this video. There's this brother, there's several brothers going against this man. This man is a known liar. Okay, don't no Israelite agree with him, meaning that he is not an Israelite. You mean to tell us all the Israelites in the world is fucking wrong and he the only one right? Him and his small cult? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You're wrong, and you're ducking and running from reprimand, brother. The Most High is going to deal with you. I encourage you, everyone under the sound of this video, to flag Judah Naz anytime he talk about some type of sexual deviancy, and to flag him anytime that he shows and proves to be a despicable person on camera.
you just got to let it play through.
that Revelation and all that, and Paul's writings don't teach nothing about Jesus ruling as a human king on a human throne, having wives and having children, and then dying, and then his sons ruling out in his stead, and then him dying, and then his sons ruling in his stead, and then him. No, the New Testament don't teach that. It teaches that Jesus is going to rule for 1,000 years, and then he's going to stop ruling, and then Satan's going to take over. Meanwhile, Israelites, we're going back to the land. We have nothing to do with this shit, right? And they know this. Goofy ass niggas going to teach false doctrine anyway, right? But we know your book better than you knew. It seems, right?
Insulting, no love, no empathy. You're supposed to love the brothers, okay? He called them goofy, just disrespectful and shit. I tell you, is he a holy man or a fucking demon?
Deacon knows goddamn well that if for Jesus to sit on David's throne,
foul mouth, trash talking, cursing, growl all in his tongue.
That means David has to come back. That means David has to die, and then one of his sons has to rule in his stead. And then he dies, and one of his sons rules in his stead. And so forth and so on, all the way
blah,
to
blah,
the high priest, who will be the first high priest at that time. He will die, and then his son in his stead, and his son in his stead. Don't think that we're not going to die in the kingdom. We are. It says we're going to live very, very long, very, 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 very long times. It says he who dies at 100 years old will be looked at as if he's cursed.
It didn't say nothing like that in no Bible. It don't say that. Prove it. You always run your fucking mouth. You always run your fucking mouth. You never have no source material. You's a fucking liar. The Bible don't say that nowhere.
Your ass gonna live forever like that.
And you know, I do agree that I agree with some of the methodology he is using with separating the millennial reign and the kingdom of heaven. I don't equate them to being the same. All right, no flesh will enter into the kingdom of heaven. So anything that's dealing with flesh, anything that's dealing with dying, anything that's dealing with giving birth, I put that in the millennial reign of Christ. But that's how I navigate that. That's how I navigate the two. They're not the same to me. Some people make them the same. I don't make them the same.
Now, you might die and come back again, right? Because we have the book of life, right? That's the Sabbath lesson, Yahweh willing, we get to that.
Little goofball.
But Hakka's teaching that Jesus, not in the old days, but in the future, is going to have a human wife and children. You gotta be like Judah.
When a person looks off to the side like that, you could go to the CIA and the FBI. No, when they do that, they're scheming and lying.
What's wrong with that? But Hakka teaches that Jesus is the angel of Yahweh.
This game, you're not ready for it.
But he teaches that there's no such thing. This is a one West false doctrine.
And I'm just starting to understand now. I'm listening to it again. Why he even went through what he had to have a child and he had to have a child. For that to happen, basically, he's thinking that Christ has to come back in the flesh. He'll have to come back and be born through the flesh again. And then raised up for him to be able to have kids and to do all, because, you know, the angels can't, you know, the angels not supposed to be having that ability to have sex and you know, is he coming back in flesh? You know what I'm saying? So, and the only way to do that, well, you know, he could do anything, but far as we see the text and how those things navigated before, you know, he would have to be born back into this world rather than him just coming, you know. He had to put back on flesh. These are fleshly operations. These are operations of the flesh, giving birth and marrying. You know, the angels aren't given to marriage. So that's where some of the complications that he's seeing is coming from, and he's explaining it, I think. What do y'all think? Y'all hit the comments. All right.
They teach that there are no fallen angels. Any nigga talking there's no fallen angels in the Torah, nigga, you're not a teacher. I'm telling I'm an elder. Ain't none of you niggas gonna fucking challenge me, nigga, on it, because you niggas don't know the Torah. Shut the fuck up, nigga, and take your ass back to the Catholic Church, nigga. And toss up 3 Hail Marys, nigga. You don't.
Well, people challenge you all the time, man, but you just comes up with ploys and all types of bull crap, you know what I'm saying, to not let the debate take place. You know, you're proven to be a coward, a charlatan and a coward.
You don't know the Torah. You don't have the Holy Spirit. Nigga, where are the Rephaim, the Emim, Zamzamim, Anakim, and Genesis 10 in the book of Nations? They're not there, nigga. So who are these people? These giants. Of course, these niggas gonna try to say they're Israelites, but it don't say they're Israelites, nigga. You a false goddamn teacher. Any false ass nigga teaching that, unsubscribe to niggas fake ass channel. The nigga ain't no real teacher. The Holy Spirit's not on the nigga. He don't know the Torah. Okay, the giants are in the Dead Sea Scrolls. They're in the Torah. They're just not in the. Wait, let's get back to the point. Yeah, I know Hebrew Israelite niggas. I know. Your feelings are hurt because you work for the Pope, nigga, and you don't work for the Most High. You're teaching a false goddamn doctrine, nigga. You don't know the Torah, so you need to get your ass back in the church like Vocab Malone. Like the rest of the Hebrew Israelites do, they leave the Hebrew Israelite camps because they become disillusioned with the false doctrine, and then they go to either FBA or they become like JJ666, become a goddamn voodoo priest, a goddamn Aleister Crowley child molester, cult voodoo, goddamn demon possession, pedophile priest, or whatever fuck shit FBA little pookie bullshit. They're gonna go to some little pookieville. Most high gonna escort these niggas off the premise, right? I don't know why my shit horn. This Evie Muck shit crazy. Mic check. This Evie Muck shit freezing the horn.
To build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
A little bit.
I know why my shit horn. This Evie Muck shit crazy. Mic check. This Evie Muck shit freezing the horn.
4 more minutes, y'all.
Bullshit. You can't come in fucking throwing in the goddamn P. Diddy remix on every goddamn thing to fit your needs to get money and popularity and views. Nigga, stop. Okay, you're a false teacher. All you niggas are false teachers. That's why when you see on HOK whooping ass, showing the authenticity of the scripture, you don't see no Hebrew Israelites saying, you know what, good job, Judah. They say Allah, but it's El, Calm Yasha El, or wherever they say Allah, whatever, right? No. Them niggas act like them niggas don't even know. Well, that's how the Most High looks at these niggas. He not listening to a fucking thing you niggas are talking about. That's why your shit is dead.
Israel name is not Yasha El, Yasha Allah. None of these things. All this shit this man said is a lie, and he can't prove none of it.
Them FBA niggas, these got goddamn 50,000 camps. All these FBA niggas are leading our people astray. It's an FBI psyops. What
Not like you
talking about. Goddamn debating Christians on Clubhouse, polygyny, and trying to be goddamn celebrities. That's what these niggas are doing. You failed the youth, nigga. You failed God. You failed the nation. You failed your family. You failed your camp. You failed your children. You failed, nigga. Nigga failure. I said it. I'll put the link down, nigga. Come on, you show me, nigga. Jesus in the New Testament coming back having kids and a wife, but him being an angel, nigga. Show me. You can't because you made that shit up. 3, hold on. Alazar, Gorilla Hebrew, you got to come back, brother, and lead these niggas. These niggas is going down the path of doom, brother.
Calling on a known fag.
Shout to Orthodox more. Shout to Devion. Now, allegedly, I haven't seen it personally, but I'm going to check it out and do some investigation. Now, Deacon the Cock is professing to be a Karaite Jew, a medieval Jewish sect. Karaite Jewish people don't believe in Jesus, dum-dum. Who's paying you, Hakak and Assad? What's going on here? Y'all niggas is getting rinsed in debates. I'm talking, you niggas are getting curb stomped like American History X into this motherfucker. And now you niggas are all over the place. Didn't I say I've seen it 1,001 times? A certain entity will start, I'll give you an example. There are groups that were in Great Millstone. They left Great Millstone. They try to separate themselves from Great Millstone by creating their own doctrines. These doctrines don't hold up. Little by little, you start to see them fade.
Like how you separate yourself from One West, and how your Lashawa and Kadesh knockoff version called Yahudi just don't stand up.
Fade away. They got anyone on the Pearl Jam? Hearts and thoughts, they fade. Fade. These niggas be fading away up in this motherfucker. Okay? Okay? Where are these niggas at?
I encourage y'all to flag this man when he get out of line. And when he's not out of line, to challenge the hell out of him, because he is weak and dumb as hell and can't prove nothing that he say. Just know that he cannot and will not prove beyond a shadow of a doubt nothing that he says as a fact, reality, or truth. He will not and he cannot. And if you all can understand that, you'll be able to see through all this bullshit smoke screen that he's trying to throw up.
Where these niggas at? Exactly, these niggas is gone. These niggas eating pork. Niggas probably got boyfriends.
And like I say, a lot of this stuff, the debating and some of the topics, some of the worldly topics having to.
Hold up, before he even go further, this guy talking about people having boyfriends and how they gay, and I mean, this is the topic of his discussion, and never can he prove none of it.
Come in, you know, us having to speak on.
The only people that he prove a sexual deviance with evidence is the people that he fight and protect for. Napashada and Sarnetta.
You know, pretty much every event that happens, whether it's, you know.
Oh, and Gorilla Hebrew, from whom this video is named after, for his Judah Nash pleaded for Gorilla Hebrew to come back. He calls you the sexual deviant, right? In the next video, I'll show you why he does that. He calls you the sexual deviant. He blames you for what he does. And he said that in this video.
Even
before married America, Amy was struggling financially as a single parent.
A couple dollars.
She worked as a
Captain Zaryak and dealing with WAC 100 and being on the 100 side and all of that, bringing that foolishness in. You know, at some point you say, okay, well, it's outreach and I'm trying to get those people over there. But you also introducing your people to the foolishness of the world, the stuff that we're trying to keep out. We're actually bringing in and, you know, acting like we're trying to bring these other people, you know, it's like I said, it's a fine balance to that. You got to be careful of that. I think that's what killed Sanetta's channel and what burned it out.
I mean, it probably played a role in it, but it ain't what killed it. Sanetta being a despicable human being in a manipulative, biased, hate-filled human being, and dirty, rotten-ass human being, and people was able to see through that. That's what fucked up Sanetta's channel.
These are debates. Eventually, you run out of stuff. You run out of debaters. You run out of topics to debate. We've heard it all before. And then
that's why Sanetta channel fucked up. You know, like the very last time I was on his channel, he took the video down because I go over there and embarrass them niggas. You know, every time he went on this great campaign to a smear campaign, a character smearing campaign, in fact, with James Solomon. And I mean, he went on a hardcore campaign to encouraging people to send the video to the police and all of this stuff. And I asked him, I said that now you know he's guilty of all of these things, and you encouraging people to send the video to the police and all of this stuff. I said, brother, you as the first person and the holder of this information, I said, you supposed to have taken that responsibility. Did you take that video of Solomon masturbating in front of a 17-year-old on the bus, and you posted it? You have it. You are responsible for it. I didn't record it. I don't see it, and I don't have the evidence. You took the video down before I could even record it, because I asked you, Sanetta, did you report this man to the police? Did you send the video to the police station? He said, no, brother, I didn't. And he said it as a letdown, which proved that he's a fucking fraud and the devil. He only did that to hurt that man. He didn't even want to send that man to jail. He just wanted to destroy that man's image and character on YouTube and social media, to make it as if though there's some type of power that he have that is actually greater than the God of Israel.
You start extending yourself to certain topics that you really shouldn't even really be speaking on, like the I want to say the polygamy debate they did yesterday. It wasn't worth you talking. Is the debates eventually the foolishness of the world, the stuff that we're trying to keep out, WAC 100 and the debating and some of the topics, some of the worldly topics having to come in, you know, us having to speak on, you know, pretty much every event that happens, whether it's, you know, even Captain Zaryak and dealing with WAC 100 and being on the 100 side and all of that, bringing that foolishness in. You know, at some point you say, oh, okay, well, it's outreach and I'm trying to get those people over there. But you also introducing your people to the foolishness of the world, the stuff that we're trying to keep out. We're actually bringing in and, you know, acting like we're trying to bring these other people, you know, it's like I said, it's a fine balance. To that, you got to be careful of that. I think that's what killed Sanetta's channel, and what burned it out is the debates. Eventually, you run out of stuff. You run out of debaters. You run out of topics to debate. We heard it all before, and then you start extending yourself to certain topics that you really shouldn't even really be speaking on, like the I want to say the polygamy debate they did yesterday. It wasn't worth you talking to him about that lifestyle. Like, you shouldn't even brought him. And again, I'm not, you know, I don't teach. I teach against polygamy, but you know, a lot of our brothers are in that lifestyle, and you should just, you know, you got to be careful trying to promote that and throw that in the face of the world when they don't agree with that. Why would you put yourself out there like that? And that can be harmful even to your family and in the structure that you do have. Your wives are meditating on that and seeing other things and hearing your debate and hearing some of the points that this brother is making against the poly world. I don't know why you would risk that. I don't know why you would, you know, outside of just trying to get views. Why would you bring that? You know, I wouldn't bring that disturbance, but you know, of course, we different. You handle your house how you handle your house. You know, I'm just thinking like that. You know, man, that's you asking for trouble.
Olvida todo lo que sabías sobre los juegos de guerra. El juego de acción a gran escala War Thunder te traerá una tormenta de bles. Lucha en los hielos, asalta posiciones enemigas en tierra o envía a tus enemigos al fondo del océano. Todo en un solo juego. Prepárate para un realismo incomparable.
Boy, I hate when that happens.
You asking for trouble. You asking for one of them sisters sitting there like, man, I ain't seen this joke in 6 months. And then she just get to thinking and to listen. You know, it's like, man, you know, you asking for trouble with that. You know, but again, you know, I'm sure you got everything under control. I pray you do. I pray you got everything under control. But it didn't look good. And from what I've watched, I didn't watch the whole thing. So, but from what I've watched, it didn't look good. And even JUDAH Naz, was saying something similar that it didn't look good. And somebody came on the class yesterday and was like, "Nah, this ain't looking good." I think even the topic was just off. It wasn't that was poly biblical or not. It was like, "Will poly save the world?" and something like that. It's like, man, like, come on, y'all. Like, come on now. So this, and again, I think this is happening because people getting burned out. I think getting tired of debating certain people, getting tired of debating these same topics, and people ain't showing up to these things, and so individuals are going out trying to find new audiences, and in doing that, again, you're going out into the world and you're getting dirty and you're bringing that filth back. And the audience that you had that are set apart, they also getting that filth on them. They also getting that whack 100 on them. All right. They also getting that
Gorilla Hebrew on them.
Adam 22 on them. They also getting that 85 South on them. It's something to be mindful.
Niggas is twerking their sexy red. But a year ago, the niggas was Kwame Rasharala. Okay? Now it's goddamn Gucci.
And not saying that, it's not a good thing. I'm just saying there has to be some sort of balance there. Some kind of time frame in between these different things. But it's we just got to be mindful.
Gucci man, greatest hits up in this motherfucker. Okay? Nigga bots. Little pookies. Right? The angels escorted these niggas off the premises. Now, wait a minute, hold on. Let's get back to Hakab being a Karaite Jewish person, though. Right?
And then you have, other people like Truth Unedited, where people, they never even seen his face. You know what I'm saying? And he has, close to 1 million subscribers. And his audience is his audience. But you're not going to see him just going on these different platforms, so he has more of a consistency there. So you can do it without it. But even his videos is a lot of based on a lot of smoke, and how these people are wrong. This is how this is supposed to, etc. That's what we want. And that's what I'm saying. We have to evaluate ourselves because as the audience, that's what we want. That's why we're clicking on the video. At some point we have to evaluate ourselves too, because why are these videos getting them? Why are we watching these videos more than we watching classes? We watch the smoke. We watch, the drama more than we watch. Then we're thirsting for the word and saying, man, what's the class today? What's the topic of the class? What's the, and that's just reality. You got to deal with that. So it's, and we got to evaluate that. Like I said, we got to mark that down and evaluate, ourselves for the day. Like how much of the stupid stuff I watched and what did I learn today? Did I learn anything today about this text, about the Lord? Anyway.
How can you be a Karaite Jew, a Jewish person, Hakab, and then profess that Jesus is the angel Michael, the angel of Yahweh? Where is that in the New Testament, Christian? And where is that in the Torah, which Karaite Jewish people claim to follow? Where is that? And he said that Jesus is in the Torah too. That's another goddamn one. Right? Now I know One West, they like to teach that shit, right? Hebrews like to teach that goddamn.
Man, you see, I that was enough for me. I was on so much. I could keep letting you say Christ ain't in the Torah and it's only so much I could take. But
Hebrew Israelites teach that God.
You see, that was enough for me. I was on so much. I could keep letting you say Christ ain't in the Torah and it's only so much I could take. But
Why, right? No, how many?
you know, the brother was crying.
Goddamn why. Right. Now I know one West they like to teach that shit, right? Hebrew Israelites teach that God.
You see, that was enough for me. I was on so much. I could keep letting you say Christ ain't in the Torah and it's only so much I could take. But
Why, right? No.
This how niggas feel about you.
Now I know one West they like to teach that shit, right? Hebrew Israelites teach that God.
You see, that was enough for me. I was on so much. I could keep letting you say Christ ain't in the Torah and it's only so much I could take. But
Why, right? No, how many?
Your ass out of here.
you know, the brother was crying out
Your ass out of
for
here.
Guerrilla Hebrew that, and basically saying that the Genesis that they may need some leadership, man. Not that Guerrilla Hebrew's the best leader, but that's the last leader that they had. And from his viewpoint, the things kind of getting a little sporadic and getting a little out of order. Things are getting a little disorderly. Y'all hit the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And what do y'all think about evaluating ourselves also about what we're watching? Because we can control the influencers. Yeah. The audience ultimately controls the influencer.
I agree. We can control the influence, and I think that we should start by controlling this man. You know, when he start getting despicable, disrespectful, start swearing and cursing, start lying, start being disingenuous, then we should start flagging his channel. But enough of that. Back up out of there. And we go back to the original stream, y'all. Okay, I have another video over here. Now, this video right here is out cold. My man blazing the hell out of Judah Naz. He got all of the receipts, and he ain't as nice as that first guy. Oh, no, this guy is tearing Judah Naz ass up, and I'm tearing his ass up, too, by sharing it. But this type of information needs to be exposed. Allow me to share my screen. Now, this video here pathological liar featuring Judah Naz and Davion. This is a good one. I don't even have to do much in this video. I don't even have to break this down. I could just let this play because he's serving their ass all the way up.
Anyways, one day I'm really afraid of the Most High. Remember that fake weed spice bullshit? Remember that Chinese synthetic weed shit?
I think I do, yeah, where the people were bugging out the kids.
Yeah. Well, they had some like fake shit.
That's Judah Naz in the pie. You know, Judah Naz talk about being on all types of drugs and how he's under the influence of all types of barbiturates and amphetamines and cocaine, all while he's reading the Torah. And he talked about how man, this is crazy, how he's seeing aliens and all kind of crazy shit. Yeah, check this out.
I'm really afraid of the Most High. Remember that fake weed spice bullshit? Remember that Chinese synthetic weed shit?
I think I do, yeah, where the people were bugging out the kids.
Yeah. Well, they had some like fake shit type shit here in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like America, but it's still bullshit. Anyways, one day I like hit like a little bit or whatever, right?
Dummy.
And like all of a sudden, like I was reading the Torah.
You hear this crazy shit. Listen to this, y'all.
I'm really afraid of the Most High. Man, remember that fake weed spice bullshit? Remember that Chinese synthetic weed shit?
I think I do, yeah, where the people were bugging out the kids.
Yeah. Well, they had this some like fake shit type shit here in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like American, but it's still bullshit. Anyways, one day I like hit like a little bit or whatever, right? And like all of a sudden, like
one day I used a little bit of it.
I'm really afraid of the Most High.
This dumb nigga using, cause he used the drugs and then he went to the Torah. Maybe if he'd have went to the Torah, he would have bypassed the drugs, old dumb nigga. You see how backwards this clown ass nigga is?
Remember that fake weed spice bullshit? Remember that Chinese synthetic weed shit?
I think I do, yeah, where the people were.
Yeah, you know that fake weed. You know, he always calling people, telling people how they smoke fake weed and how they weed is bammer and all of this. But this nigga be projecting. He the one that's out here smoking fake weed. Everything that he accused other people of, he does it. And in this video, he's going to say it. I'm going to let the camera roll. I promise I'm not going to interrupt that much.
I'm really afraid of the Most High. Man, remember that fake weed spice bullshit? Remember that Chinese synthetic weed shit?
I think I do, yeah, where the people were bugging out the kids.
Yeah. Well, they had this some like fake shit type shit here in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like America, but it's still bullshit. Anyways, one day I like hit like a little bit or whatever, right? And like all of a sudden, like I was reading the Torah. Mm-hmm. And like this like screen went over my like it's hard to explain. I could like see, but it was like looking through like a screen door. And
lying.
And I don't know, it's not like the American shit, but like I, even on that shit, like some strange ass shit was like going on with me. And I knew it was that, but that shit was like opening up parts of my brain I don't use, or that I, because I used to do LSD, not a lot. I mean, but the cocaine was like recreational.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Now, what we have here is a junkie who got kidnapped by the K2 aliens and came back with a mandate that lying is the new Israelite. I done caught this dude and showed he done lied numerous times. So now he's running around lying, trying to say I, myself, and Queen's throne is into pedophilia. But he held a live stream when a person named Domo hit his panel and confronted him on his lying ways. And we're going to look into that. We're going to show that he's a charlatan. He claims to be a Torah teacher, but he does nothing but lie. And his mandate is lying is the new Israelite.
That's right. I'm JUDAH NAZARAH. I'm about to lie on everybody and hide behind the Torah while I'm doing it. Now, I need a minion. Someone to spread my lies. Gavion. Right on time. Yeah. I'ma say stuff and you gonna co-sign it. No matter what it is. I'ma say it and you gonna co-sign it. You got that, Gavion?
Whatever you say is law, Daddy. Whatever you say is law. It's all right by me, Daddy. But you gonna have to have a manifesto. Something to put down for other minions I recruit. What should I tell them, Daddy? You know I'ma do whatever you want, Daddy. But what I'ma tell everybody else I trick into believing your lies, Daddy?
When they ask questions, you just give them this.
If these niggas talk about this, just talk about that. If the nigga try to pin us down on this, just take what we're guilty of and put it on them niggas. Right? Just shift the subject or talk about whatever we're guilty of, accuse them niggas of it, and then just keep doing that. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing more, right? Just keep lying, deflecting, and making up shit.
So now the plot is set.
And blame them for
He's been running around on the internet lying and hiding behind the Torah for years. Now we're going to talk about this particular day on December 15th, 2024, when someone named
blame them for what we do and just keep lying. This is his remedy. This is what he teaches in the Torah nights. He said this out of his own mouth, people. When he does shit like that, he needs to be flagged and taken right off of YouTube. See, because that's the only jolly that he have. Don't nobody listen to this fuck face. Don't nobody respect him. Don't nobody like him. And if you snatch his ass off of YouTube, he'll have a fucked up life because he can't spread that fake ass, lying ass, deceptive ass, demonic bullshit that he's been doing.
Omo hits the panel and calls him out.
Making up shit.
Daddy, you know I'm gonna do whatever you want, Daddy. But what I'm gonna tell everybody else, I trick into believing your lies, Daddy.
When they ask questions, you just give them this.
If these niggas talk about this, just talk about that. If the nigga try to pin us down on this, just take what we're guilty of and put it on them niggas. Right? Just shift the subject or talk about whatever we're guilty of, accuse them niggas of it, and then just keep doing that. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing more, right? Just keep lying, deflecting, making up shit.
So now the plot is set.
I got it here.
He's been running around on the internet.
Tell you niggas
talk about that.
And then you niggas
if the nigga try
follow him.
But you gonna have to have a manifesto.
This is fucking with.
I'ma say stuff and you gonna co-sign it. No matter what it is. I'ma say it and you gonna co-sign it.
Is lying is the new Israelite.
That's right. I'm Judah Naz. I'm about to lie on everybody and hide behind the Torah while I'm doing it. Now, I need a minion. Someone to spread my lies. Gabrion. Right on time. Yeah. I'ma say stuff and you gonna co-sign it. No matter what it is. I'ma say it and you gonna co-sign it. You got that, Gabrion?
Whatever you say is law, Daddy. Whatever you say is law. It's all right by me, Daddy. But you gonna have to have a manifesto. Something to put down for other minions I recruit. What should I tell them, Daddy? You know I'm gonna do whatever you want, Daddy. But what I'm gonna tell everybody else, I trick into believing your lies, Daddy.
When they ask questions, you just give them this.
If these niggas talk about this, just talk about that. If the nigga try to pin us down on this, just take what we're guilty of and put it on them niggas. Right? Just shift the subject or talk about whatever we're guilty of, accuse them niggas of it, and then just keep doing that. That's all you gotta do. There's nothing more, right? Just keep lying, deflecting, making up shit.
So now the plot is set. He's been running around on the internet lying and hiding behind the Torah for years. Now we're going to talk about this particular day on December 15th, 2024, when someone named Domo hits the panel and calls him out on lying about pedophilia. Calls him out on it because that's his go-to. When he can't get you no other way and you keep exposing his lies, he accuses you of pedophilia. He's done to several people. Now we're going to listen to Domo confront him about lying on people about pedophilia.
And they were going back and forth, and Rob said that crazy shit, and I was like, bruh, come on, bruh. We know you ain't like that. We know he was gonna hurt the dude, but still, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I said some stupid ass shit too. I ain't gonna front. But you know what I mean? Like, yo, this like trying to like choose and shit is crazy. Rob never said I made a conscious decision not to molest a child, which means, right? That fucking hog said.
Rob said he was going to molest a child. Listen to the wordplay he tried to use. Rob, on numerous occasions, said he was going to molest a child. Listen to this shit. He's defending Rob Rack and what Rob said.
And y'all ain't saying nothing, which means what? Y'all don't care about babies, and y'all fathers and mothers. So, like, would you give your kids up to some fucking nasty fat hog bitch or some greasy ass nigga to touch and grope and feel on your kids? Is that what you would do, Domo?
Judah, you had a white man in your house who you claim you didn't know that your wife let move in there, and he was having your children on his lap and all that shit. So while you up here lying on people and talking what you talking, explain the white man that was in your house playing with your young babies, and you didn't do nothing about it because he was paying you and your wife.
You ain't seen a goddamn thing about these fucking weird ass niggas that are clearly admitting that they're fucking pedophiles. They're not even hiding it.
Again, more lies. Who admitted that they pedophiles? The only ones who had some pedophile statements come out their mouth is Rob Rack, who Judah is defending. And Judah himself has some sexual violence statements talking about raping women come out his mouth.
She said it out her mouth. And if Carla's doctrine was child porn, and the only other nigga that we know about is Unseen Soldier who's sending out child porn, I mean, come on, bro. They put two and two together.
Now listen to what this goofy ass lying ass nigga Davion said. Now he will have to prove and show that Queen's Throne said something like that out of her mouth. And then number two, nigga. So you basically trying to say, since you said the only other nigga we know who sent child porn is Unseen Soldier, prove anytime I sent anybody some child porn. You lying. You a straight liar. Never sent Israel Doctrine no child porn. That was a national case that got sent out. That video got sent out to a lot of people through Facebook Messenger. Didn't have shit to do with me. And then since you saying that, you implying that I done sent child porn to somebody else. Prove anything you saying, nigga. You and Judah is a bunch of liars.
She gave the motherfucker a wrench. So what? So now you have, and then she has a nerve to talk about other people. Like, wait a minute, bitch, you are an overweight child molester. Oh, I was even Simon don't even believe that this bitch was.
Again, Judah. Till you explain you letting that white man pay y'all to live in y'all house and having your kids sitting in his lap, all climbing all over him, then you ain't got shit to say. Now explain that while you lying on other people. Explain why a white man was living in your house and playing with your kids, somebody you said you didn't know, had your kids sitting all in his lap for money because he was paying y'all to stay there. Out of your mouth, you said he was paying y'all to stay there. Explain that, Judah.
I said, I'm beginning to believe this bitch wasn't molested either. This bitch is just a goddamn pervert because when the posse me these pictures, wait till I show, y'all gonna be like, oh, hell no. You know goddamn well she was out doing every fucking thing, every fucking loud, nasty. Here come Domo to defend the goddamn pedophilia. Go ahead, nigga.
All right, check this out, my nigga.
Yeah, I know. Check it out.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro.
Yeah, I know. A stack.
I've been listening. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like all of this type of shit. It's silly. I don't involve myself in this type of
kids getting molested is silly. Y'all heard it. He's a father. He's a father.
Hold on. Time out.
I'm on my nuts, nigga. I'm not dealing with goddamn
what you just did is what's silly. You know what I'm saying? These are people that you fuck with. Like, y'all niggas are the ones that go back and forth. 1 minute y'all cool, next minute niggas is a pedophile. Then after you call niggas pedophiles, then you cool with them again. And then when y'all fall out, they pedophiles again, bro. Y'all like do not.
He keeps saying who? Nepal, Sarnetta, the dude Kofi, Solarmine, and now you trying to call me and Queen's Throne pedophiles. I'm going to leave receipts at the end of this video to show you've been calling people pedophiles for years. Then getting back cool with them. Then falling out with them, calling them pedophiles again.
Well, don't mention my son or my child, like nothing that I do.
I didn't mention your son. I said you're a father.
I know that. So I didn't say your son. But that's why, because I didn't come up here to defend shit.
You are.
I didn't come up here to defend. How? Nigga,
because you just said whenever I'm not cool with motherfuckers, they're not pedophiles. And then when we argue, they're pedophiles again. Man, stop that silly shit.
No, nigga, you stop that silly shit. Because he's not lying. That's exactly what you do. Motherfucker, you fall out with somebody, they pedophiles. You get cool with them again, they ain't pedophiles. You fall back out with them, they pedophiles again. That's exactly what you do, nigga.
Did you stop the silly shit? Who's doing that? If these people are pedophiles, then it shouldn't be. For the last, as long as I've known you, you've called niggas pedophiles. As long as I've known you.
And now you're goddamn lied. Now you done goddamn lied. Name one. As long as you know me, which is back in like what, 2017, 16?
I ain't been on there that long.
Okay, when'd you come on YouTube?
I'm saying I've been on YouTube since like 2018.
Okay, now who did I call a pedophile in 2018?
Sanetta.
How the fuck would I know about Southern in 2018 being a pedophile?
Because y'all was saying that the whole House of Conscience. Hold on, y'all was saying that the whole House of Conscience was pedophiles back then. That y'all didn't fuck with them back then.
Who's y'all?
Because I didn't know none of these.
Right. Who's y'all, bro? What are you talking about? I wasn't even over there in 2018.
Bro, y'all.
Judah is lying. Judah was attacking the HOK back in 2018 because I was around. Judah straight lying. He was calling them pedophiles, molesters, homosexuals, lesbians, all kind of shit.
He was doing it last month, and Sanetta wanted me to come on the show and blaze his ass for it, and I didn't do it. And that's why Sanetta is on a smear campaign against me, because I'm not with the fuckery.
Y'all niggas wasn't saying. Y'all niggas literally wasn't saying that the House of Consciousness was full of pedophiles and full of gay Egypt worshipers and all of that other shit.
Yeah, that Kim shit is gay as fuck. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So that ain't right.
But hold on, wait. Hold on, bro. Let me say something. Let me say something. Now, there was a video when he had Shaka Amos on. Shaka Amos literally said he put his meat in that little girl, and so then took the video down.
Okay. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. This lying ass nigga Davion. Shaka Amos did not say he put his meat in no little girl, and the video got took down. The video got took down because Sanetta got implicated in something. But see, Davion would come up with any type of lie.
Yeah.
Just to appease Judah. That's not what happened. That's not why that video got took down. But this nigga gonna lie. This nigga gonna lie about it. Yeah, Shaka is a piece of shit. But that's not why the video got took down. Shaka did not say that. Davion is a liar. The video got took down because something was said and Sanetta was implicated in something.
But hold on, time out. So you knew that happened long ago, right? You knew that happened years ago, right?
No, I didn't know about it years ago.
So how can he speak on it if he didn't know about it years ago? Listen to this nigga. Listen to him get caught up in his lies. So how you know if the video, because I know when the video got took down and when it was done. So if you don't know about it, you didn't know about it years ago, how do you know about it? And how do you know what was in the video, nigga?
Okay, so I just found out about Sanetta. Maybe like a couple years ago.
So if you just found out about Sanetta, and how do you know what was in that video? How do you know what Shaka said in that video? 1 minute you didn't know about Sanetta years ago, a couple years ago. Now you just found out about him a couple years ago, but you know emphatically what was in that video. How do you know what was in that video?
A couple years ago.
Okay. Even if we go back a couple years, I just said niggas was making these claims a couple years ago. Niggas was saying, and I remember this vividly. Judah specifically was saying that anybody who went over Sanetta platform was doing a humiliation ritual years ago.
You want to tell what year that was?
So hold on.
Look at Domo throwing out lies. What year was this, Domo?
You wasn't. Oh wait, bro. This was literally. Hold on. I had just moved. This was like 2 years ago when niggas were still on SVL.
Oh, so you mean? Oh, so 2 years ago? You mean when I left the HOK when he started blaspheming the Most High? Is that what you're talking about?
But now you busted because if you left the HOK 2 years ago and then you started saying all this other shit and then you went back, what was the point of going back?
Dummy.
Got him.
You said you was never there.
Busted him. Now watch him try to Bojangle and buck dance out of this. Domo got him.
Domo, did you hear what I just said? Why did
I heard it, Judah. I heard what you said.
Did I read the HOK? Domo, you just accused me of some shit, bro. You gonna answer the question? Did I leave the HOK? Why did I leave the HOK 2 years ago?
Yes, you supposedly left the HOK 2 years ago.
No, I said, why did I leave the HOK 2 years ago?
Bro, I don't know. Like y'all,
you don't know why you go there when you said you was never there.
So pedophile shit was going on, but you didn't leave because of that. You left because of the blaspheming. Okay.
Bro.
Why are you laughing? Everyone knows this.
Bro, because listen, I think what this is an example of is selective outrage.
What the fuck?
This is
hey man, like nigga, just say that you, bruh, you know, goddamn well.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't say that about
crazy. I told you to do
Judah, here's the thing, bro. You make all these claims about people just to turn around and say, well, maybe that wasn't true.
Do y'all hear these baseless fucking accusations? Brother,
these ain't baseless accusations. It's what you do. Again, I'm gonna leave receipts at the end of this video.
Did you not call?
You're just throwing out accusations. You're not
okay, cool. If I'm wrong about this,
nothing you're saying.
Okay, watch this. If I'm wrong about this,
Now, you just heard Judah say it sound good, but you're not backing up nothing you saying. Judah has not backed up one thing he said. Him nor Davion has backed up anything they said. Listen to the mind manipulation game he's trying to play.
Correct. Did you not say Uncle Shug was a pedophile?
Yes, I did.
Did you not turn around and say that that wasn't true?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
So you still think Uncle Shug is a pedophile?
No, listen, no, let me clarify.
Yeah, Buck Dance and Bojangle out of that one, nigga.
He was younger. Let me finish. When he was younger, when he was younger, and he already apologized, and he confessed to her, right? So I left.
Hold on. So he was younger, and he apologized and confessed to it. Apologize and confess to what, Judah?
Alone. He's not doing that shit now. There's no, you don't hear me, you never heard me saying, oh, Suge's doing that now, blah, 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 blah. Suge has already come out and been like, hey, look, man.
Hold on. So he was a molester when he was younger, but he's not doing it now. Is that what you saying, Judah? Listen to this clown.
I didn't say that you said he was doing it now. What I said specifically was,
damn, Domo, bro. I spoke about it when I found out about it, but no one's saying that Suge is doing that shit now. We know he's not doing that. He's a grown ass man with a.
I'm not saying that you said he did it now. I made a very specific claim. I said you make claims about people, you make accusations about people, and then when it's no longer beneficial, then you turn around and you backtrack. So even if you're saying that he's not doing it right now, the fact that at a certain point in time period that you called this man a pedophile when it was unnecessary, still proves that you make claims about. I mean, just the whole Solomon and Angel and all of this other shit that niggas been on, and then having to turn around and be like, well, maybe that shit wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It's like maybe if you had more measured responses about these conversations and about people that you responded to, then you wouldn't have to backtrack like that. So when you talk about me, you're talking about, well, see, Domo likes pedophilia. That's a perfect example of you jumping out the window about claims that just sound convenient at the moment, but you ain't like this. You have no proof or no anything about me having anything to do with pedophilia or any pedophilic conversation. So like to even make that claim is another example of how, bro, sometimes like, yeah, you can be mad about whatever, talk shit about whatever, but I mean, I would think at this point that you would realize that just jumping out the window with these type of claims will come back and bite you in the ass. That's all I'm saying. Like,
he got cooked. Can't say nothing about it. He got cooked. Caught in his lying, confronted with his lying. Domo got this nigga.
Like literally, because
okay, now this is where Domo's full of shit. Okay, as usual. These niggas get compromised, right? And then they start trying to make up shit and start throwing out baseless claims. When Suge came out and the story came out, what did we say? I was like, and you remember this too, Devion? What did I say? I said, I mean, yeah, like her parents back then could have got him for like statutory. I was like, it ain't like Suge was jumping out the bushes with a fucking the burglar, the burglar hats with the eyes cut out. I'm like, okay, they could have like got him for like statutory. That's what I said, right?
I remember that.
Then you turn right around and said Suge molested his own son. Yeah, that's what you did, Judah. You showed a video of Suge's son, and you was claiming Suge molested his son. Right after you did that, you flip-flop back and forth. You was trying to be cool with Suge, then you stopped. Then when you got back over there with Sinetta and them, Suge molested his son. And where did you get that video of Suge's son?
Fake
Judah.
Nigga.
Where'd you get that video from? See how this nigga do?
Fake shit.
When he was banging on Sinetta and them, he was trying to get in cool with Suge, taking up with Suge.
Nigga.
But then when he got in good with Sinetta and them, all of a sudden, magically, he appears with a video of Suge's son claiming Suge molested his son.
Exactly. Nobody was like, yo, this nigga Suge is still going around. But no, bro. Had you seen Suge's woman? Now, I don't like follow him around, but I did see a video with Suge driving. He had a woman, a woman of age, a pretty sister, sitting right next to him, driving. So you know goddamn well that man is not doing no fuck shit. He already said, yeah, man, when I was younger, man, you know, blah, 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 blah. Now, we're fucking trolls, of course. So we know that already. So, of course, we had to, like, mess with him about that.
When he was younger, blah, 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 blah. That's what you just said. But you're not saying what he said. Because you trying to imply Suge was saying he was a molester when he was younger. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You trying to buck dance your way out of this.
Oh, goddamn well, that man's not.
But why troll, though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
why troll? Because me and him, well, the one thing you can get me on jumping out the window is for me attacking him for Sonetta and the Paw. You can get me on that. That's true. I'm not gonna. That would be 100% true. I ain't gonna lie about that. You got me on that one. You're right.
You got you on all that.
What do we always say? We're like, man, those kids are adults now. it already happened or whatever. He talks about it.
What already happened, Judah? See, pay attention to what he's doing. Make him say what already happened, because he's trying to imply Suge was a molester when he was younger, but he ain't doing it no more. That's how he's trying to get out of Domo pinning him down on that issue.
Listen, I don't like when just because somebody's calling somebody out about anything they do on the internet. I don't believe that shit. So it's like I'm not. So when you say he talks about this, like he ain't had nothing to prove to me. So I never. I mean, like I never got got involved.
Yeah, I don't even know why he's being talked about anyways.
Yeah, but in terms of like what I said about Rob, it's like when the niggas like when Rob get out of jail, he gonna like, you know what I'm saying, like them type of people should be shunned, bro. Like even.
And that's what Judah was doing. Listen what Domo just said. When Rob get out of jail, Judah is the one running around. When Rob get out of jail, we gonna do this to you, Queen Throne. We gonna do that to you. See? He don't want to hear this because it's the truth.
Wait a minute. I mean, wait. So a nigga talking it or a nigga doing it? Which one is worse?
Bro, again, I don't. What niggas is saying people are doing.
Hold on. A nigga talking it or doing it is the same thing. Because it has to be a thought in your mind before you act on it. Let's check. Look at Judah. Look at the trickery he's trying to pull. There's no difference. There's no difference at all. Before these people do that shit, it has to be a thought in their mind. So there's no difference. And Rob has done this several times. He's defending Rob while trying to pretend like he's not. Listen to Judah.
All that is based on talk. Out of this man's mouth, and this ain't even the first time we like people even heard Rob say shit like that. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, a nigga that'll flat out say, "I will do this to your child," flat out. Yes, that's worse, bro. Like, because everything else is just accusation.
Y'all heard it. So a man saying it is worse than motherfuckers doing it. This is what he said.
Judah's trying to be slick. Of a man saying it or a man doing it, it's all the same, nigga.
Right.
You got to think it has to be a thought in your mind before you do it. And Rob constantly saying this shit. So a man thinketh, so he is. Listen to Judah. See, that's that witchcraft and that trickery he try to pull.
Right.
Who's doing it? You ain't got no proof that nobody doing it.
Who's doing it? If a fat bitch has a nigga over there watching sending goddamn child porn to Israel doctrine, that nigga's watching child porn. Where the fuck do you even see child porn at, Domo?
Again, he's lying on me, but he can't prove nothing he's saying. Judah is a fucking liar. He's mad because I called him out on the bullshit he was doing. So he gonna go to the most egregious shit he can think of.
Yeah. So he could create a smoke screen so y'all cannot think about the lie that he just got caught in.
And lie on me and say I sent Israel doctrine child porn. He's a fucking liar.
Sir, where the fuck is Domo? I'm asking you a question, sir. Where the fuck is child porn even seen at? Where the fuck do you even go to see that?
I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's.
Well, we do. The nigga, we're talking about niggas that's doing it, not talking. I just told you.
Again, they have no proof. All they doing is lying because they mad motherfuckers is on their helmet for the fuckery they do.
And we need to stay on their helmet. You know what I mean? For real. I'm talking about flag these motherfuckers. Get their lying devilish ass up off of YouTube.
You talking about the niggas?
There's no hold on, man. Listen, I'm the one that got fucking flagged for exposing Rob talking dumb shit. See? I told the nigga stop talking that dumb shit.
See, and you should be. You should be. Don't stop now. Keep flagging this nigga. Keep flagging this motherfucker.
You talking about the niggas?
There's no hold on, man. Listen, I'm the one that got fucking flagged for exposing Rob talking dumb shit. I told the nigga stop talking that dumb shit. It doesn't matter who he's arguing with. Bro, stop talking like that. I told the nigga that.
But they not gonna stop talking like that. So when they do it, I'm on that ass. I'm flagging every motherfucking chance I get.
So now he's trying to pretend like he ain't taking up for Rob, when we clearly just heard him take up for Rob. But it gets worse.
He gets all drunk. And he just wants to get as disrespectful and as mean as possible. And then, right? So I put the nigga up. I clipped it and put it up on our thing, and he flagged me.
So but in terms of the consequences that he had to suffer for making them comments, it sounds as if niggas is saying that niggas was like that it was wrong for people to be like, bro, you deserve to be in jail for that type of shit. Like it ain't. Like, because especially when the whole reason why the nigga was on probation was because of like acting stupid on YouTube, like saying stupid shit on YouTube. You feel me?
Judah is
flag his ass on YouTube. He ain't got nowhere else to go because don't nobody else like his ass. And by him being an Old Testament, Gorilla Hebrew is not having his ass on his channel like that. Gorilla Hebrew only using his ass because he's playing the damsel in distress.
one of the ones who was saying it's wrong for Rob to be in jail because of what Rob said. Judah is saying that. Rob run around talking about molesting kids all the time, and he got caught out there, and motherfuckers reported him, and Judah was the one who hit the internet. Y'all wrong. Rob shouldn't be in jail, and wait till Rob get out, and we gonna get you Queen's Throne. That was Judah.
Lying.
Like anybody that y'all talking about that's watching, you know what I'm saying, that type of stuff, or somebody that's sending it around, yeah, criticize them. They wrong. Like that's gross. That's disgusting. That's what's happening. But you know what I'm saying? But it ain't. But
now Davion can't prove shit he's saying. He's lying for Judah. He's lying for Judah.
Yeah.
He can't prove shit he just said.
I'm saying that it ain't splitting hairs between what this person did this and then this person did that. If it's proof that somebody was watching that type of shit, yeah, again, that's somebody else that need to be shunned. If it's proof that somebody was sending that type of shit, that's somebody else that need to be shunned. You feel me? Like
Now, notice what Domo said. Proof. They have no proof. We constantly proving what they did, but they can't prove nothing they saying. There's proof. There's a receipt that Judah Nazareth asked for a picture of a 9-year-old girl in her panties. And he ducks and dodges that and try to accuse other people of doing stuff. There's proof of that. There's a receipt for that. But they have no receipts of who they accuse.
Like, it can't be, like, you can't be cool. Like, you can't be cool with niggas after shit like that, is what I'm saying. I'm tripping because I'm saying you can't be cool with niggas.
Domo tripping because he's saying if there's proof. See? Listen to Judah and look at the wickedness of him and Davion. Domo is tripping because he's saying if you're making these accusations, there has to be proof.
They talk about like molesting kids or watching that type. Wait, what are we talking about? That's true.
He's just talking stupid shit. And he pays
but that stupid shit is pedophilia. That stupid shit.
But it's not pedophilia. That's called, bro. What?
That is pedophilia. He's talking about raping babies. Listen to Judah. Listen to Judah. Listen to what's coming out of his mouth. He exposed himself. Rob was talking about raping babies on multiple occasions, being graphic with it. And Judah saying that's not pedophile. That's not pedophilia. Come on, man.
Hold on, wait. Saying
wait a minute.
Saying what somebody will do to somebody. Wait.
So Domo, wait, brother, are you saying because I got $1 million it makes me rich?
No, listen what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if.
And we heard what you said, Judah. You taking up for Rob. You jumping back, taking up for Rob, saying that's not pedophilic when it is. He's talking about raping people's babies and he's graphic with it. Listen to Judah. He exposed his goddamn self.
Even if people joke like that, you shouldn't talk shit like that, bro.
We obviously know that I'm the one that had to fucking pay for putting it up, Domo.
Okay, so what is your response? What are you saying to me for saying that you shouldn't fuck with people like that? Like those people should be shunned. Those people shouldn't be given platforms. Those people shouldn't be listened to. What is the pushback that I'm getting from saying that type of statement?
Because you're talking about a nigga talking, but you're not talking about the motherfuckers doing this shit. That's the difference. You said
No. You gotta prove somebody's doing it because you known for being a liar. You known for lying, calling people pedophiles, and you have no proof. But we got proof that Rob is talking about raping people's babies. We have proof that you were threatening women with rape, Judah. We have proof that you asked for a 9-year-old girl's picture in her panties, Judah. We have proof that you had a white man in your house all playing with your kids all in his lap because you said he was renting a room for you. Somebody you said.
We got all this shit on tape.
Renting a room from you. Somebody you said you didn't know that I brought home. Your wife, I-Chan.
Bro, that's why you keep cutting me off because you know goddamn well you wrong.
I'm wrong because I'm wrong. Okay.
This is why our people are fucked up because our people are yo, man, goddamn, bro. This fucking bust for
hold on. Again.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
No, bro, address what
I said.
Bro, address what I said. We have a motherfucker over here watching goddamn child porn.
Nigga. They should be done.
Bro, but he's not. No, he's not.
Again, prove somebody watched child porn. He's just making accusations, hollering, yelling, trying to be emotional to get other people emotional. But he cannot prove it because he's lying.
I seen him getting his ass spanked.
Okay, he should be, but he's not. Okay, this is my point though. I'm agreeing with you that he should be. So you're arguing with me about some shit that other people are doing. If he's not, if whatever individual you talk about, if he's not being shunned, if he's not being dismissed, if he's not being ignored because of the type of person that he is, then that is a fucked up response to somebody like that. And I'm saying that that's across the board. Like what you yelling about? It's like, yeah, nigga, agreed. Anybody doing this type of shit, whether they're saying it or whether they actually doing it, both. Both
you came on talking about a nigga.
Facts, Domo. Facts. Now we already know Rob done did this shit. We already know Judah been talking about raping women. We already know with receipts to all this. We already know Judah asked for a picture of a 9-year-old girl in her panties. Now, Judah, Davion, prove what y'all say. Y'all lying on me. You lying on Queen's throne, just like y'all done lied on so many other people. Prove what you say.
Like y'all lied on Yasha in Israel.
Listen, I'm not justifying. I'm the one that got flagged from it. That's so nobody can say, oh, Judah's defending. He flagged my check.
Yes, you can. You just defended him. You've been defending him through this whole little back and forth with Domo. You see the trickery he tried to pull?
No. I'm the one that put it up. Yo, Rob Rack says he's gonna SA a child. He was arguing with another brother, they're like being mean to each other, being as rude and disrespectful as possible. And I'm, I wasn't involved in it, but I'm like, damn, man, like that shit is crazy. Now, I said some crazy shit. You remember when Taz talked about my son, and I said I'll have my sister rape his wife?
Yeah, that was wild, bro.
And that's not the only time. You talked about having other women raped.
Right.
You talking about putting your hands on women, nigga.
Okay, right. No, y'all.
That's not the only time. Yo,
Rob Rack says he's gonna SA a child. He was arguing with another brother, they're like being mean to each other, being as rude and disrespectful as possible. And I'm, I wasn't involved in it, but I'm like, damn, man, like that shit is crazy. Now, I said some crazy shit. You remember when Taz talked about my son, and I said I'll have my sister rape his wife?
Yeah, that was wild, bro.
And that's not the only time.
Yo, Rob Rack says he's gonna SA a child. He was arguing with another brother, they're like being mean to each other, being as rude and disrespectful as possible. And I'm, I wasn't involved in it, but I'm like, damn, man, like that shit is crazy. Now, I said some crazy shit. You remember when Taz talked about my son, and I said I'll have my sister rape his wife?
Yeah, that was wild, bro.
And that's not the only time. You talked about having other women raped. You talking about putting your hands on women, nigga.
Bitch ass nigga.
Okay, right. Now to y'all, right. Now I know. Now to y'all who are down with that shit, just talking it is wild. But doing it, that's okay.
No.
Don't give a fuck about that.
See how he try to lie and spin and get himself out of some shit? No, sir. Talking it and doing it is foul. Now, you make all these accusations against people, but you can't prove it. You only do this when you get mad at them. You do this.
Babies at all. Which means y'all niggas will be in a fucking house. I know, bro. I know. While little kids getting raped in the thing, y'all niggas will be in the house chilling, playing goddamn PlayStation. Because y'all don't care. If a nigga say something, that's why you laughing. You know goddamn well. But
I'm laughing at this point. Like, I'm laughing because
this dude is a fucking liar. He's a liar, and he's trying to get people emotional to believe his lie.
Point, bro. Like it's like the boy who cried wolf. Like how many times,
man? You know what, man?
Have you made claims about how many?
You keep saying, why do you keep saying claims? Devion, did that fat bitch say that she has urges to fucking molest children? Yes or no?
Yes, she said she made a conscious decision not to. That's what she said.
Okay.
Can you prove anything you saying, Davion? Can you prove anything you saying?
No, is Domo talking about her, or is he keep talking about a nigga that's in goddamn jail that never was? Why you keep cutting me off? See, this is what I'm talking about. Yo, man, just fucking say, man, just say you're down with pedophilia, man. That's all you gotta do.
But to be honest,
I know you want to talk about Rob. You want to talk about motherfuckers. I get it, bro. You want to talk about Rob, but not these motherfuckers is really doing the shit. And that's what I'm saying, Nanika. This shit's crazy. It don't make no fucking sense. No grown ass man with children, and I'm talking about myself and other responsible parents, would be sticking up for no motherfucking child molesters.
But you sticking up for Rob, who get up here and talk about raping babies. But you be talking about having your sister rape women. Yeah, motherfucker, we know what kind of grown man with children you are. We done heard those tapes.
They're really doing the shit. They're really doing it.
Hold on, Rob Rack is your man's, right?
Yeah, but Rob Rack can accuse motherfucking pedophilia.
Picking up the child molester.
Did you write this? Rob Rack is an accused of pedophilia.
Yes, he is, sir. You have to think it before you act on it. And Rob's been up here several times talking about raping kids. He's a fucking pedophile, period. Once you get up here constantly talking about raping kids, them thoughts is in your mind, nigga. Just like the thoughts is in your mind about motherfucking having women rape your sister, rape other women.
Yeah, right. But I mean, but Rob didn't go to jail for pedophilia.
Oh, but Rob didn't go to jail.
Listen to Davion, goofy lying ass. Rob didn't go to jail for pedophilia. Rob needed to go to jail for pedophilia. Rob was up here talking about raping babies. Davion and Judah, they exposed themselves in this live. Listen to this shit, y'all.
Who's defending what?
Yeah, thank you, Marquis.
Right, bro.
Domo.
Here's the thing. I do think your channel is entertaining, right?
Fuck entertainment, bro. It's serious, bro.
In terms of the accusations that you make, like just as somebody, because I don't see myself as a part of whatever y'all be a part of and doing these back and forths and shit like that. I'm not a part of that. So whatever claims you're making about who gets defended and all that other shit, the guy sit in the chat, laugh at the bullshit like everybody else, and keep it pushing. You feel me? I don't have like investment or whatever. But just as a viewer, just somebody who provides,
brother, you tripping, bro.
As somebody who provides metrics to the channel, it's like, Judah, at a certain point, you have to realize that you've jumped back and forth between being cool with people, calling people pedophiles, being cool with people, and calling people pedophiles so many times that it loses its significance. So you can get loud and have this energy. You feel me? And be like, and even make accusations about me. But
facts. That's exactly what Judah do. When he get mad and he can't get you no other way, he calls you a pedophile.
I'm not about to sit on the panel and make no videos about it.
You keep throwing out this accusation, but you're not bringing out any fucking proof. You keep saying, Judah,
This nigga just said you keep throwing out these accusations, but you're not bringing out no proof. That's all he's doing. Remember his manifesto. That's all this nigga is doing. Him and Davion. They have no proof. They just lying. Because they get, man, listen.
You're accusing people of being pedophiles, and then you wind up being cool with them. Who?
Again, Nepal, Sarnetta, Soleimani, Kofi. Now you calling me and Queen's Throne pedophiles. I can go on and on and on, nigga.
You're serious, right?
I mean, goddamn, who? Nigga, goddamn.
No. You're seriously asking me who? You're seriously saying that you haven't been the one to go in unnecessarily, to do things unnecessarily, and realize that you have to backtrack later on.
Just like he just pointed out the situation with Shug. Judah don't got a leg. Him and Davion don't have legs to stand on.
Did y'all hear this shit? This is why the crowd, they know you're full of shit. I asked you who.
Wow.
Who? Yeah, why? What? Who? Don't.
He's sitting up here acting like an owl. Who? And a lot of people probably, if they see this, they're gonna be like, "You did it to me, nigga."
Oh, who?
Listen. You can live in this. You can live.
Why can't you just fucking answer the you? So you can't accuse me of shit, and I ask you who, and you just fucking get all quiet. That means you're goddamn lying. Who?
I'm not lying.
But Domo, does that nullify his right to bring awareness to someone saying that they have urges for children, even if what you're saying is true? So someone.
Now listen, Prime. If I was you, I would ask Judah for proof of what he's saying before I weigh in on this. Because Judah is trying to hit people with serious accusations, and he's been doing this for years. So if I was you, I would ask for proof.
Say that online that they have urges for children, regardless of, because I was not informed, and then, like, I'm being non-biased at this point.
Prime, if you're being non-biased, you need to ask Judah for proof of what he's saying.
Like, that's my point. I'm literally saying it don't matter who it is. Whether they say they got urges, whether they say they're going to do something to somebody's kids, all of those people should be rounded up and shot.
Well, you can't say that online. You can't say that online.
Man, listen.
Rob said that crazy shit. I was the first person to put it up on my YouTube. Literally, that's like the next day, a few hours, Rob had flagged my channel. So that means what? I couldn't go live for like a week or 2 weeks or some crazy shit. I remember that shit, right? There wasn't nobody else that did it. It was Rob because I caught it. I watched this live. I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy. And I clipped it and I put it up on my YouTube. Next thing,
you want the only one, Judah. You want the only one who got it and put it up. It was people who got it and put it up before Queen's Throne even covered it. So you weren't the only one. So don't sit there and pretend like you was the first one. You was the only one. You lying.
No, this video has been removed for violating YouTube guideline and policy. I think I was struck for like 2 weeks. Or maybe a week or 2 weeks. You know how it goes when you get struck for that shit. So I clearly am not down with, and I always tell Rob, yo, my nigga, stop talking fucking crazy. Right? Stop talking crazy. But he never would listen. He'd get all drunk, black out, and talk crazy.
But you sitting up here defending them. You sitting up here defending them. And at the same time, you need to talk about how you would get drunk, black out, and talk crazy, and talk sexual to women, talking about having them raped and all that, nigga.
Right? Now, we're talking about motherfuckers that's really doing it, and this fucking bitch that says she has urges, and that she has to fight herself to not molest children.
Prove what you saying. I'm going to keep saying that. For everybody who follow this nigga, him and Davion with these lies, ask them to show proof.
Nobody gives a fuck. That's why I'm saying it seems like pedophilia is like the new black religion. And don't.
If pedophilia is the new black religion, you're its prophet, nigga.
I ain't gonna say a goddamn thing about it. He's just over here.
And you know, and I would say that, but like about her being a victim, I think she needs therapy, and not like, you know what I mean. She can be an advocate, but I don't think she should be in a position of a leadership in a form.
Prime. You got to, before you jump in this shit, you got to ask for proof. See, now is where you jumping into it and you speaking on her and you don't have no proof of nothing what Judah's saying. What does the Bible say about that, Prime?
A fighting against pedophilia when you're having urges. Like, it's something that you should kind of like, it's like trying to be, it's like you sell liquor, but you're trying to talk about you're the leader of an AA meeting, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Like,
but again, the question that I asked you and that I stand on is like, all of that happened. If you still consider cuz your man's though, after all of that happened? Yes, but then he said some dumbass shit. Okay.
Now you heard it out of his mouth. Rob is still his man's. Rob, the one running around talking about raping children. Multiple times talking about raping children. Rob is Judah's man. You heard it. You heard Judah say it. There's nothing else to be said.
That's what I'm saying. You're downplaying it as he just said some dumbass shit. But if anybody else would have said that, bro, you would be jumping out the window, calling them all type of pedophiles and all that other shit. That's the difference. Because I'm saying you can't be cool with people who say shit.
You can't tell me what there you go with that accusation shit again. That shit is not cool for grown men.
It's not.
But he been sitting up here throwing accusations which were lies the whole time. But listen to this nigga, this clown.
Accusation. You literally said that's what he meant.
Sir, I haven't heard. Listen, Rob is bro. You have some shit against Rob. If anybody says some crazy shit like that.
No, it's not that he has something against Rob. It's he got something against what Rob was saying. And you don't, sir.
I'm not worried about that, nigga.
I don't care what you don't care about. I'm worried about these kids. Y'all don't give a fuck about these kids. I do.
No, you don't. You do not care about kids like that.
All right, I can see where you coming from, nigga. This nigga is a goddamn supporter of this bullshit. You gotta go, Domo, bro. Sorry, bro.
And now he kicks Domo because Domo see right through his bullshit.
Yeah, it's not funny, bro. It's a fucking shame, bro.
This dude is a fucking liar. Davion is a fucking liar. Octavius, how you gonna try to jump in this and speak on Queen's Throne without asking for any proof of what these fucking liars is saying?
Was having sex with a minor.
This nigga's
just like Sonetta was doing, having sex with a minor. This is the pedophile community over there. How many goddamn pedophiles are on HOK, Nepal? Sinful the P, pedophile. Shaka Almost, pedophile. Brother Polite, Sonetta, Nepal. It goes on and on and on.
I'm telling you what's going on. This fucking hooker up here molested a baby and got her dual license taken away.
By the way,
you're pointing at me. And I don't know why y'all trying to protect this bitch. This bitch is a baby raper.
Okay. I'm a baby raper. Oh my god.
Where your dual license at, bitch?
He's a liar.
What'd you tell me on Facebook?
Nigga, you're a fucking liar.
Bitch, my Bible's right here. You told me on Facebook that you got your dual license taken away for messing with a baby. Now tell me I'm lying, bitch. Swear your kid. You lying. You swear on it. You told me that. You have a witness. I swear on my children, on my own soul, and my own life. You told me that you got accused of pedophilia and you got your dual license taken away.
You're a
Don't sit up
liar.
here and act holier than thou and have them to protect your goofy ass. Because nigga, we not down with that shit.
So what you just heard is JUDAH NAZARAH attacking Sanetta, Nepal, and others called them child molesters. See, he had fallen out with them and they kicked him off the HOK platform. So he was attacking them, calling them child molesters. But then he doubled back and took back what he said about Sanetta and Nepal because he wanted to get back on the platform. See, what he did was he started attacking Sanetta and Nepal's enemies to get in good grace with them so he can get back on their platform. And it worked. They let him back on, and he turned out to be the same person he was and started attacking them again, and he's off the platform now. He's been doing this back and forth with them. But Exhibit C, I'm going to let y'all look at a video I did 5 months ago with him backtracking. 1 minute he's saying Sanetta is a molester, and the next he's trying to take it back.
Sanetta, there's a brother named Inky who said Sanetta and Inky got an argument. Inky made up a lie on Sanetta, and he admitted he did about the Nikki thing or whatever. He's stoning them, and Uncle Sugar and them tried to like write it out like this shit was true. But there never was ever a woman that ever came out and said, yeah, Sanetta did this and Sanetta did that. It's just not fucking true. But there never was ever a woman that ever came out and said, yeah, Sanetta did this and Sanetta did that. It's just not fucking true.
What? What the fuck?
Somebody go tell BBL Gary over there at Capitol Records that when you get out here booty hole clapping for Sanetta, it never end well in your favor. Investigating out the blue pointed out the fact that this dude said he heard from Nikki. So how was it never a Nikki coming out putting Sanetta on blast? Check this out.
Like,
excuse me, y'all hear Nikki?
In front of everybody. And
Did you hear the young woman speak?
Get the information.
Did you hear the victim speak?
No.
Right, I agree, Naval.
Right, so y'all not trying to.
I agree, Naval. Get the information.
Right. So now we got women over here. Now we got women over here.
I don't know what this thing is, but did the victim?
I know what it is. I heard what Nikki said.
Sir, listen.
I heard what the Nikki said.
Listen.
Let her have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
Did the person go to court, get a lawyer, and convict Sanetta?
No, she's an adult now. And she don't want her family involved.
The statute of limitations.
Are you listening to what I just said? That she's an adult. Excuse me. I'm not quite sure what y'all do in y'all life, but she's an adult now, and she said she don't want her family and her children to know what something did to her when she was 14 years old. Now y'all can blame the little girl if you want to and protect the goddamn pedophile.
Sanetta, there's a brother named Inky who said Sanetta and Inky got an argument. Inky made up a lie on Sanetta, and he admitted he did about the Nikki thing or whatever. He's stoning them, and Uncle Sugar and them tried to like write it out like this shit was true. But there never was ever a woman that ever came out and said, yeah, Sanetta did this and Sanetta did that. It's just not fucking true. But there never was ever a woman that ever came out and said, yeah, Sanetta did this and Sanetta did that. It's just not fucking true.
Shout out to investigating out the blue, who pointed out the fact that now this clown is out here trying to spin it when before he was saying he heard from Nikki. And this is what Nikki said. So how in the world is it that there was never a victim, never a woman coming out saying Sanetta did anything, when not too long ago you was running around talking about some arguing with Nepal and Janet and whoever that woman was, talking about you heard what Nikki said. Capitol Records. Y'all gotta get BBL Gary, man. Y'all gotta get this fool. Daddy, this ain't working. It's too much evidence out there. How can lying be the new Israelite when every time we say something, they bring out the receipts and prove us wrong, Daddy? I don't know what we's gonna do, Daddy. This ain't looking good, Daddy.
I know, bitch. I know what's happening. Shut the fuck up. But let me think. You gotta get Jeremiah's in on this. Where is he anyway? You ain't doing your job. We need Jeremiah's lying. We need everybody in the chat lying. That's what you gotta do, bitch. It's your fault, bitch. You ain't got, bitch, you better get out there and campaign these lies, ho. I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass, bitch.
Daddy, I'm trying, Daddy. But now I'm getting caught up in lies, Daddy. I'm trying. I'm trying to spread your lies, Daddy. But they catching me up in lies now. I don't know what to do, Daddy. I told Jeremiah he needs to do more, but Jeremiah, he thinks on his own, Daddy. He don't do what you say all the time.
Bitch, I don't give a shit if they find out you lying. Bitch, what you gotta do is get out there and get my lies spread. I ain't gonna be happy till all Israelites on the internet is lying like me, bitch. And you better make it happen, bitch. Bitch, you better get your ass 10 toes down and campaign my motherfucking lies, bitch, before I beat your motherfucking ass. Do you hear me, ho? Do you hear me, ho? Shit, what the fuck I'm gonna do, this sorry ass bitch? Bitch, get out there.
It looks like Judah Nash punk ass gonna have to jump his ass back on that ship and talk to the K2 alien gods and figure something else out. Because this ain't gonna work. Every time he lies, he gonna get exposed. Him and his minion Gavion. Every time they open their mouth with a lie, I'm gonna expose it. I've been getting,
and I'm gonna hold your motherfucking back. You goddamn right. We gonna take this bitch down, and I'm flagging this bitch ass every time he get up there and do something wrong or break the fucking rules.
on this nigga for lying on people for years now. But see, lately, he want to kick it up a notch. He want to do the whole pedophile. He done stepped into the call of people pedophiles, and he's been doing this for a few years now. But I ain't finna let him get away with it. Nope. Not finna let you get away with it. Cause shit, that's some, listen, y'all out there know, on the street, you know what'll happen.
All right. So we can. All right. So let us get to it. So we have a brother by the name of Dugium Natsar. It's called Dugium Natsar. More than likely, this is probably Judah Nash. Let's see. It said Vocab Malone on a video called Judah Nazarah in his own words. Malone at one point asked him whether he believed Jesus was a true prophet, and this sodomite said he believed Jesus was a true prophet. Yes, he's just a liar. He's also a Christian because there is no Nazarah in the Old Testament. There's no Nazarah, there's no Nazareth. There is Nazar, right? Which means a branch, right? That's all it means, is a branch. There is no Nazarah, there is no Nazareth. This is all New Testament, a New Testament construct. Judah Nazareth is nothing more than a word, a code word for fucking Jesus Christ. The nigga's a fucking fraud. Yes, Vocab Malone on a video did call Judah Nazareth. In his own words, Malone asked him at one point, whether he believed Jesus was a true prophet. And this sodomite said he believed that Jesus was a true prophet. Yes, he'll lie like that just so he could get clout and run his nasty, trifling ass over there on Vocab's channel. You know, bashing Jesus and talking crazy. You know, he know the Vocab is not going to pay him no goddamn attention. And he wants to go over on that channel because he's an attention whore. He's like a little bitch. He's an attention whore for attention. He'll do anything for clout and motherfucking attention. So I'm saying that when this man gets up here, get the lying, get the frauding, get the disrespecting people, acting despicable and shit, and doing all this egregious shit, you know, especially when he's violating the YouTube guidelines. I'm watching him because I don't believe that he needs to be on fucking air. I know that if you took his bitch ass off the air, he would be done. He would be through. This motherfucker would probably commit motherfucking suicide because he don't have a fucking life. So yeah, that's what I'm about. Flag this bitch ass nigga because the motherfucker is unhuman. Demon ass bitch. Peace, and I'm out this bitch. Fuck you, you hoe ass bitch ass nigga.